Hey, good morning, everybody. This is GGFan bringing you the game of the day. I want to preface this edition of Game of the Day by pointing out that this is not the best game. In fact, I make a big mistake, which I'll point out when the time comes. But I don't have a lot of time today. I'm going hiking very soon, so I just wanted to get this game out there. My goal is to upload one game a day for the next year. Very ambitious. I probably won't achieve it, but we'll see how long I can last until I get burned out or just get too busy. I'm using the RSW team again, Rocky Stormy Waters. This was a very humorous game. I feel that proves the old adage true. When there's a Tauros, there's a way. So without further ado, let's get on with it. I have Alakazam. The opponent leads with Parasect. Parasect, if you're not aware, its main gimmick is Spore, which is practically guaranteed to put the opposing Pokemon to sleep, unlike Sleep Powder, which is somewhat inaccurate. I decide to stay in, play for the crit. I don't get it. But Psychic does 44%, which is exactly what I need to put the Parasect into Hyper Beam range. And I let Zam take Sleep because it is my dedicated sleep bait on this team. Zam takes a nap. In comes Slowbro. I switch into Executor to land Sleep. I missed the first Sleep Powder. Now Slowbro is at +4 special, and I have a good hunch that it has Blizzard. It's somewhat uncommon, but you do encounter Slowbro with Blizzard. The Slowbro did not paralyze me. It didn't go for Thunder Wave, so I have a good feeling it has Blizzard. Nonetheless, I click on Sleep Powder again. I miss again. Down Executor goes in one shot. I send in my own Slowbro for damage control. Now at this point, I'm really worried about getting frozen, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it. I dodge freeze again. I set up. I'm at +4. And now I get frozen by Blizzard, unfortunately. So down Slowbro goes. I have to let it go, obviously. The opponent's Slowbro is at +6 special. At this point, I need a critical hit. I have Zapdos and Tauros, so I have a pretty decent shot of taking down the Slowbro. I decide to send in Zapdos first. I don't get the crit. However, the opponent uses Psychic, which I feel was a mistake. Should have gone for the throat with Blizzard, obviously. I get another shot. I don't get it. Now in comes Tauros. I have to get a critical hit, and I do. Down goes the Slowbro. Opponent sends in Wheezing, but I've got Rhydon to blank the explosion. In comes Vaporeon. I switch into Alakazam. I'm hoping to wake up. Now, this Vaporeon, I'll tell you now, is packing Acid Armor. If I were the opponent, I probably would have set up here at least once. But down Zam goes. In comes Tauros. I need a critical hit. I don't get it. Opponent uses Acid Armor. No critical hit. +4 defense now. I get the Paraslam, but I don't get the critical hit. And a full paralysis. I'm getting everything but the crit. Big Blizzard. Now I get the critical hit. Down goes Vaporeon. Now, I made a big mistake here. Parasect is at 56%. At this percent, Hyper Beam is guaranteed to kill the Parasect. And it was quite obvious that the Parasect would stay in, but being as rusty as I was, I did not click on Hyper Beam. Instead, I click on Blizzard, which doesn't kill. Spore puts me to sleep. And now the game is over. Growth, but I wake up. I woke up. A lucky early wake up. Down goes Parasect. In comes Alakazam. I need a Paraslam. Irrelevant special drop. And I get the Paraslam. Hyper Beam takes down the Alakazam. In comes Zapdos, and the game is over. I've got Rhydon. I let Tauros go, obviously. And I still find a way to win this game. When there's a Tauros, there's a way. Or in this case, when there's a Tauros, a Zapdos, and a Rhydon, there's a way. And remember, kids, always do your calcs. Hyper Beam would have killed the Parasect. That would have made this game a lot easier. I did not get punished for that mistake like I should have. Found a way to win regardless. So that's it. I hope you found this game as humorous as I did. I enjoyed it. And maybe you found this video helpful. You learned how to play around Parasect and Weezing and Vaporeon. Hope you enjoyed this game, this low-level ladder game. I love Gen 1, and I especially love low-level ladder. That's all. Hope you have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.